Another Joburg traffic officer shot and killed, and Portfolio Committee will hear all submissions on SAP's bill. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. Another traffic officer has been shot and killed while on duty. Joburg Metro Police Department's Wayne Menal says the officer was shot in Pimville, Soweto this morning. Menal says the motive for the killing is unknown at this stage. He says they are still searching for the killers and no arrests have been made as yet. This is the second slaying of a traffic officer in Johannesburg in less than a week. On Friday, another officer was shot dead in Hillbrow, allegedly by a taxi driver. Menal explains.
A Metro Police officer who was on his way to work this morning has been robbed of his firearm and shot dead next to the Pimville Stadium in Soweto. The JMPD strongly condemns the killing of officers in uniform.
Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Police will today hear oral public submissions on the Police Amendment Bill. In March last year, the Constitutional Court ruled that Chapter 6 of the SAPS Act be sent back to Parliament for amendment because it made the Hawks vulnerable to possible political interference. The Act enabled the disbanding of the Scorpions, one of the organizations which will be making submissions in the Institute for Security Studies. The Institute's Henny van Vieren.
The Premier has emphasized that they respect all legitimate legal processes in this matter. The guilty or otherwise must be proven not by a political party, the Democratic Alliance in this case, but by institutions authorized by law. The Premier has noted media speculations about the dropping of charges, and he has expressed his amazement that the names of the MEC as well as the Speaker are being blemished in the media based on selective leaks.
The state's first witness in the Idris Satania murder trial will be cross-examined today in the Vicksburg Regional Court in the Eastern Free State. In his evidence, Soloko Mageta told the court yesterday that Tatane had been a peaceful man who had the interests of the community at heart. He says Tatane's death during a service delivery protest about a year ago has baffled the community of Mqheleng. Charges have been dropped against the commanding officer of the Bloemfontein Public Order Police Unit, Kasathan Monswami. However, he's been warned not to be present in court as he might be called as a state witness. Teboho Letaba reports.
Yesterday, Mageta broke down in tears when he explained how Tatan was confronted by 10 to 12 police officers. He says Tatan was severely beaten even when he was down on his knees. Mageta is a deputy chairperson of the Mqheleng Concerned Citizens, the group that spearheaded service delivery protests to the Sesotho municipal offices a year ago. Meanwhile, the crucial video footage that showed how Tatane died will be played in court as part of evidence.
And KwaZulu-Natal Premier William Kiza has slammed reports about the possibility of dropping charges against two senior ANC members in the so-called Amigos trial. Legislature Speaker Anediswa Nkonyeni and MEC for Tourism and Economic Development Mike Mabuya Kudu are facing charges in the case also involving businessman Gaston Savoy. The charges relate to a R1 million donation allegedly paid by Savoy in exchange for a multi-million rand tender. Kiza has slammed the DA's call for him to suspend the two. His spokesperson is Ndabe Sibia.
The Premier has emphasized that they respect all legitimate legal processes in this matter. The guilty or otherwise must be proven not by a political party, the Democratic Alliance in this case, but by institutions authorized by law. The Premier has noted media speculations about the dropping of charges, and he has expressed his amazement that the names of the MEC as well as the Speaker are being